Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to have you here today. My name is Victoria Alicia, and welcome to our Mind, Body, and Spirit webinar. I will be your host today. Thank you very much for attending this online meeting, where together with many specialists, we can grow. What we prioritize here on Mind, Body, Spirit is sharing unconventional information regarding the mind, body, and spirit. We do that through webinars. Like, for example, in the past, we had a webinar with Connie Kaplan on the topic of dreaming, or with Michelle Schrader on the topic of recall healing. And we have many more in the future, just like this one today with laughter yoga. We also do that through podcasts. We invite our guests on our Mind, Body, and Spirit Connection podcast that you can listen to on Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker, and many more. Just type in Mind, Body, and Spirit Connection podcast. And to always be sure that you have any information, any notifications of information like this right now, like this webinar, because we have many more to offer in the future. I'm welcoming you to also follow our Facebook page and our Instagram page, which is mindbodyspirit.com.pl. So today we have a very joyful topic of laughter yoga and a guided meditation also in the end. When we finish, we also have a Q&A session for everyone to ask any questions that they have regarding laughter yoga or meditation to Piotr. So stay tuned for that until the end. Okay, so I am very excited to announce Piotr Bielski, who is today with us. He is a laughter yoga teacher, a laughter yoga trainer, and author of 2 books. And he will be our guest today. Hello, Piotr.
Hello, Victoria. Hello. One moment. Start video, yeah? Hello, Victoria. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Okay, so I'm very excited for everyone to hear what Piotr has to say. He has very rich knowledge about laughter yoga. So good luck, Piotr, and see you later. Thank you for being here today with us.
Thank you, Victoria, for inviting me to lead a webinar on such a great platform, which is Mind, Body, Spirit, that you have already had great guests, and I'm happy to like be part of the movement, very loose movement, very spontaneous movement, to bring more peace, joy, and like grace quality of living. When it comes to me, just to present myself to those of you who don't know me, I come from Poland. I'm a happy father of 2 great daughters and happy husband of my wife Aneta. And professionally, I was trained as a sociologist, social scientist. I was doing journalism for many years. And my life changing moment was when I was around 30, and I took a trip to India. It was not like an organized or all-inclusive trip. It was more like a quest, and I was already before dreaming about going to India, thinking, talking, but the right moment came then. When I felt that some kind of transformation starts to happen in my life. It was not only easy transformation, because in that time I had to say goodbye to my father, who that was really like a long and big emotional challenge, being witness to such beloved person that's suffering from cancer. And but experiencing all the suffering or experiencing the emotions of grief, of sadness, I still hope that it's possible to live serene, if not a joyful life. A great help to me was still is my partner Aneta, who inspired me to make this dream come true. And I was looking. I had already, as I told you, this background in journalism, so it's for me easy to write, and I thought I'm going to India. I just lost. I just had lost then a job, which was not a dream job. It was just like not a regular office job, but a bit irregular, but an office job in a big social organization where I believed that I'm doing a change in the world, but the chain of changes was so long that I hardly had any contact with the people I was supposed to be helping, because it was like working on a helping infrastructure. So I was, and I then really felt the deep desire, the deep craving to really be in like an eye contact with the people, be really how do you say, not work on some high infrastructural abstract level, but be like in the real life. It's also, you can say, real life. We need big organizations, we need big infrastructures and so on. But when a year later it happened that I could just be making my living by raising energy of the people, finding a group of people who are rather sad, some are so, some are a little bit happy, but not especially. Yeah. And then leaving all these people in a great mood, in nice vibrations. So that's really uplifting for me. But the stories that I was looking for nice inspirations in India, and I heard about laughter yoga, which is in India, it's kind of social movement, because they are. It's so popular that people meet in the parks in usually early morning time. So when you look at the laughteryoga.org official website, which is run by Dr. Kataria, the founder of the method, a medical doctor from India, you can even look around the world if there is this kind of social laughter clubs. In India, there were quite many, so it really inspired me, the idea that people feel motivated to wake up 5 a.m., 6 a.m. They are in the park, and they use these laughter exercises to bring more energy to the body and to the spirit, and in a way calm the mind as well, or bring positivity to the mind. And I was so happy, lucky, yeah, that I really felt it by my heart, that it's, discovering laughter yoga is it can be transforming. It can be something that can help me to focus on the bright side of life, and in a natural way, and have some tools to uplift myself, to help uplift others, and how it and it happened somehow that when I contacted Dr. Kataria, that I learned that I'm first person from my country that decided to make to come to India to visit him, and eventually make a teacher training course. So um, I felt really like a child, really happy about this idea. Even before meeting Dr. Kataria, before even landing in India, that when I was reading about laughter yoga, that in my mind already there was like an explosion of joy, and from the body, I felt this kind of signals that I needed to move. I was already I could not sit like now I'm sitting at the chair in front of computer. I had to move. It was like this. I'm now. I also encourage you to listen to this kind of signals, to listen to the body, to the intuition. That when some idea happens to look easy, you are so happy about it. It's a good sign. It's a good way. That I believe we are looking for. We are all important pieces of some global, universal mandala, and but we are like a puzzles, and we look for this adjacent things. How we can in a way fit into it. Here, and I believe that when we sense, when we feel joy, we feel light, we feel that something comes naturally, easily. It seems we are like getting closer to the right place in this mandala. Of course, the picture of the puzzles can be too static, because it's all, vibrating, moving. So, yeah, but that's how I feel it. That in a way, I got closer to what I can name my life mission. Because many years before, when I was meditating, thinking about what to do in my life, in a way I finished university studies, but and it even came to me quite easily, but I still not did not feel at ease within the university, at companies. I felt like what science has all to me, and I was also active in social organizations, looking for to do some good things, but I could not. I can say that I was for long years suffering some kind of crisis of a sense that, like, this my philosophical part was like saying, but why? Okay, you can do it, but you can the same not do it. It will be, what if you don't do it, every other person will do it, what change it will bring. And with laughter yoga, it came like the big moment of power when I really shared first the presence and joy with the people who at the training were from all the continents, from USA, from Latin America to Australia, to Asian countries like Korea, like Kuwait. We're really like a global family, and then I started step by step visiting different social laughter clubs in India, and found that it's really amazing that there were like 100 people gathered in a fog at 6 a.m. in New Delhi, and practicing the laughter exercises. And they really believe it. They form kind of community because of this, and not even kind of a real community. They celebrate some festivals, and India is full of festivals together. So yes, what I can say, I had not had some kind of like clear vision that I must be successful with laughter yoga in Poland, that it must become my job, that I must do 100 workshops a year or something. No, I just wanted to practice it for myself, because the idea is that we reap the benefits, the health benefits of laughter, which is bringing endorphins, reducing cortisol, reducing the stress hormone, in a way increasing the immune system of the body, bringing more oxygen, making better improving the quality of respiration, or even activating natural killers, the cells that are destroying the cancer cells. So this my book I wrote so far only in Polish language. The book Yoga Śmiechu, Droga do Radości, Laughter Yoga, The Way to Joy. So there I even put 30 pages of a summary of interesting studies, scientific studies on laughter and its health benefits. But also there's much more to say. There are also psychological benefits. This is first the social ones, like that we are more. It's easier just to talk to other people, or not to care too much what they will think about you. Yeah? I don't mean making nasty things and not caring what other people will think, but just being more like truly yourself. Yeah, listening to your heart and saying straight what you feel, what you need, what are your deep needs, and that's and there are also studies that if people practice this or even watch some good comedies together, that they are more eager to talk with each other than when they, let's say, look at some more serious movie. But with comedies, the thing is that different people like different comedy, and it's also you are in a spectator mode of participation, and in laughter yoga you are in an active mode. There's no way to be just looking at laughter yoga. To feel it, to experience, you need to get into this. So I was I then elaborated this theory of 4 levels of laughter yoga, which is like the first, it's the health benefits, then there is like the social benefits, that is just more easy to talk, communicate with others, and then there are psychological benefits, that it brings more creativity, it helps to boost emotional intelligence. We just the laughter cleanses us from different emotions, and it just helps to feel better yourself, feel better your emotions. It's also can give more peace, more peace, and more clarity when it comes to some challenge. We have exercise when we build up the spirit, laughing at some common challenges we can face in our lives. And the last level is the spiritual level, which I just want to say it's a way towards peace, towards inner peace. There are, of course, millions different ways towards inner peace, but we share this with yoga, with qigong, with mindfulness, with different methods of which in a way touch mind, body, spirit. That we want to approach the same mountain. Ways to the top can be different. Some people can be laughing on the way, but then we reach this sweet presence in a state where you just feel good as you are, and from this way more eager to connect to others, to better feel the other people, their presence, their needs. So that's the map, and I just wanted to practice it for myself, and if there are people who want to laugh with me and practice laughter yoga, to do it together. First, I had a great, on coming back to Poland, a great session with friends, and friends already followed my that I'm into laughter yoga, that I'm meeting some mostly women in sari, in colorful sari on some beach in Mumbai or in Delhi, and they wanted to join my to see what I'm doing, what it's about. So I made a workshop just for my friends, and they really enjoyed it. And I tell them, let's create a laughter yoga club like in India, but let's meet tomorrow. And they say, well, Piotr, we have so many things to do, like maybe next week, or you can email us, maybe we come. So I felt that for them it was enough just to saturate the curiosity, although they enjoyed it a lot. They did not, it was such a new thing, such that they did not know how to incorporate it like into the daily agenda. So I started to offer free laughter yoga workshops in the park in Warsaw. Some people were coming, some not, of course, but I focused on those who were coming and trying to do my best for them. Once there were like 5 people, another time 10, another 20, but it was not like always rising, some a little bit more, a little bit less, but I started to have some news, some journalists from Poland. I happened to be in almost all the TVs, radios, newspapers, internet media, and very shortly I got a visit from Moscow from the first channel of Russian TV. They found it's an amazing idea that we do this kind of thing in Poland, and I can say that it's the best news from Poland to the Russian audience in the probably modern history or the last 5-10 years. so it just came like this, and you can see it on my website. Is still available. This news. And for me it was like amazing that in Russian main news edition, very serious, like they make like a 3 minutes coverage from what we are doing with laughter yoga in Warsaw, Poland. So after I also happen to have invitations, come to this city, come to that city, come to seniors, come to school, and laughter yoga is a very universal tool. You can make it, we can practice these exercises with people of different physical stamina. We can make it always a little bit more shanti shanti, as they say in India, which means like more peaceful, or we can make it a bit more dynamic in like a fitness setting. And my way is since then, or has been since then, just responding to what comes from the world, and doing my best to address the challenges and needs. And in this way, for example, I happened to lead laughter yoga for blind people. It needed a little bit of thinking how to do it, but we made it. Yeah, we had great participants. Some of them with dogs, for example. Yeah, I happened to in this way to learn how to introduce it to corporate setting. So since then, like last lots of corporate clients, many groups of people working in different fields in multinational or also some state companies in Poland. It's a great also tool for team building, for creating more joyful, more human workplaces. But also once I got an invitation to a prison, and that was a bit of challenge how to introduce it in a prison. When I came there from an innocent perspective, just saying straight what I have to offer, and I never persuade anybody that you must use laughter yoga, you must practice the happiness. I just offered, you have a chance, I'm here, you are here, you have time, I have time. You want guys to try, you can try. You don't want, you can leave, no problem. And I had like 40 men with some sentence, I didn't ask for what, really rejoicing and celebrating this being together. And then I felt like at meditation place, like some, let's say, cluster, yeah. Um, so that's like in a monastery, peaceful. Because with laughter yoga, we finish always with relaxations. Uh, the sessions. What more I can say about laughter yoga? I don't want to also just say too much because I remember my promise to offer you something practical for you, that you don't want here just to listen to some stories about what happens in Poland, what happens somewhere in the world, but I believe that stronger or weaker, but in a way you have listening to me, desire in your heart to be more happy, to use more of your potential, to create a more happy, balanced life with accordance to your talents, with accordance to the world, to the like bigger environment, and in this way I try to inspire you to follow your bliss, like in my case 6 years ago when I started a trip into unknown, into India, a country I have never been, and I found something useful there, fascinating there. Of course, needed a bit more on how to adapt it to like European context, but possible. And with every session, it's also important to try to give yourself a chance. Like I gave myself a chance. My first laughter yoga session was not from later perspective. It was not a disaster, but I was like so confident. I had a piece of paper where I have written the scenario, the exercises that need to be included, and I had it in my pocket. I did not reach for this, but like each next session was much greater than this, and soon I was like with the session number 5 or 10, I was really like feeling confident with improvising and then adding different elements, but keeping in mind that we don't want to bring some spiritual labels, to bring to keep it simple, focused on the joy and health and emotional well-being. Of course, you can have a wish to sorry, to have a laughter yoga session right now, but my experience so far is that laughter yoga works the best when we quit internet. Sorry. When we meet really face to face. I had some attempts with making it online, but if it were to work online, the best would be like just an individual session, or like just few people together when we see our faces on Zoom. Then it could be of some use, but still it won't be so magical as when we share just 15 square meters here and like 5 and then the magic happens. What more? But what from my experience, works great at such case as a webinars, when we just share online presence. That actually, I could see that there's participants, 9 people, so I can see that just names of you and welcome you there, but I don't see you. But meditation is a tool which works in such. We don't see each other. We don't need to. We don't need to know each other, but we just share the intention of bringing more peace, bringing more joy, and it helps. Of course, laughter yoga. It's a clever method where we have where when we move, we play. In a spontaneous way, so there's like a big portion of joy in the beginning, and then we got it's easier to get into meditation because we are already in a way relaxed and are in such joyful fun state of being. And it's much easier to jump from this kind of experience of joy, of movement, to relations. But still, I believe in you. I believe we can make it. And how we will do it. I will propose you a guided meditation. In my case of guided meditation, this happens spontaneously. I just let the universe speak to me. So whatever comes to my mind, I pass it I pass it to you. We won't use any kind of some like fixed spiritual practices. So I keep it universal, accessible to everybody. Whatever your faith is, whatever your spiritual way is. I keep it simple with such things that are universal to us, like breath, like the heartbeat, like the presence. So that are that's the basis. Okay. So please sit in a comfortable way. Keep your feet on the ground, so you can feel safe at the ground, and please close your eyes. And just focus on the breathing. You don't have to correct the breath, the respiration, you just let it happen, just bring attention to it. Relax your feet. Relax your legs. Breathe. Relax your pelvis area, the muscles around pelvis. Relax. Relax the belly muscles. Relax your chest muscles. Breathe. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. Relax your neck. Relax your head. Feel that head is empty. There's great space inside the head. It's very light. Now feel the ray of light coming to the top of the head. Entering the head and bringing some feelings of peace, of bliss, feeling blissful, feeling peaceful, completely relaxed. Bring this ray of light towards your eyes. Relax the eyes. Relax your vision. Keep the eyes closed. Bring the attention please to the throat. Let's relax the throat. We bring the pin of light, which cleanses the throat of all what's unneeded. And bring the attention please to the heart. Still breathing. Try to feel the heartbeat. You can also visualize the ray of light coming from above to the heart, to your heart. Feel the peace at the heart. Feel the love at heart. Feel the joy at heart. Gentle joy at your heart. And if you want to increase the qualities of peace, love and joy at your heart, you can just repeat in your mind as I'm repeating, I am love, I am joy, I am peace, I am peace, I am joy, I am love, I am peace, I am joy, I am love. I am peace, I am love, I am joy. And if you want to send the energy of peace, love and joy to someone love or someone you are in a relation, in a strong relation, or somebody that comes to you, and you just feel it would be good to share it. Our love and peace and joy are unlimited, so let's share it. Keep breathing while sharing peace, love, and joy. If somebody comes to you that represents the challenge in a flow of love, it's also good to send in a way unconditional love, unconditional peace, unconditional joy. And now let's send peace, love, and joy energy towards ourselves, towards our bodies, our hearts, our minds, towards each and every cell of our body. So feel your whole body is vibrating with joy. I'm like imagining like smallest cells and the atoms inside them, electrons dancing with a happy smile, each of them. I like this kind of vision. The body is now regenerated with joy, with a shower of joy, of peace and love. If your mind is saying, oh, well, what's next? Let's go on, let's go on. If it's rushing, it's good to tell the mind that probably there's no more important job than just feeling, experiencing the peace, joy and love inside of us and sharing it with the world. And what helps me in focusing the mind is some point in the body. The best one is for me personally, the heart. So I focus the attention on the heart. I can physically feel the heartbeat often. Most I can physically feel it. And it calms me down. The mind finds it more challenging to escape somewhere, to bring on new story. It's a time of peace, love, and joy. If you feel some part of your body needs to be healed, you can focus their attention and try to bring their energy of peace, love, and joy. I'm not promising wonders. I'm not inviting anybody to change some medical treatment for meditation, but I believe it can help. It won't disturb in any way, and there's some chance it can help somehow. So I focus, especially there in these body points, the attention of presence, of peace, of love and joy. If you feel ready, you can open slowly your eyes. Thank you very much. I felt your presence. I feel better relaxed before, because I felt we're doing it together.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Piotr. 1 second, because I have to move my microphone. Okay, here it is. So, thank you for sharing your personal story, for sharing your energy, your time with us. And I would like to invite everyone to ask any questions that they have right now, because this is the time for a little Q&A session. You have the possibility to ask questions here on Zoom or on Facebook. We are also live streaming, so I will check both. And in the meantime, when we will wait for someone, if they have any questions, can you tell me a little bit, Piotr, about maybe one tip of how to use laughter yoga in everyday situations? Like, for example, when we are stuck in traffic or where we are frustrated sometimes.
Yes, this the answer would be very easy and in a way challenging, because I can say, tell you, I can invite you to laugh, 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 and laugh. Yeah, and really, if you are capable of like organizing yourself, that each day you find at least this 10 minutes for a practice of laughter, and from a medical point of view, it's the same. More or less, the effects are the same if you just practice the laughter. It's like on the gym, yeah. It's like a fitness exercise, or you just are laughing because you heard a great joke or funny story, or you are just with your best friends and the laughter comes just all the time. So, but the thing is, and the same I can say, yeah, that you are, when you are stuck in a traffic jam, when you can't change something, yeah, you can get into a helicopter and fly over all these cars, yeah. So you can use this time for laughter and make it okay, even if you don't feel like. There's a great video of Dr. Kataria, the founder of Laughter Yoga. He's inviting to laugh even when you are not feeling good, not willing to laugh. You're a bit like stressed, you know. And it's not. But that's somehow sometimes our mind then comes to the realization that it's absurd to be stressed right now and laugh. But I know that for people who have not, who have never been on laughter yoga, it can sound too abstract. That's why I'm not here making this kind of exercises, because when I don't feel you, I don't see you. Like that's I don't want you to think that laughter yoga is. I want your first laughter yoga experience to be a great one. Yeah? So that's. I don't want you to give you like, you know, one fifth of what I can give you, or like 10%, 5%. There's a little bit, because I know that you can take this 5% for all what we have to offer at Laughter Yoga. But really, I can encourage you to join Laughter Yoga workshops, groups, or if you feel ready, teacher trainings, those who are run by myself, but not only. If you live in other countries, you can look at laughter yoga around you, and that's that's a good idea. My tips for happy living would be laugh, meditate, and good sleep. Because I'm fan of going quite early to sleep, because I see how the quality of my life depends on the sleep I had. So in this times I had little sleep, it's more easier for me to grumble, to be like, oh, it's so difficult. Yeah, and when I like, get good sleep, I'm really active, unstoppable in a way. Well, of course, it's we all know it here, but the diet is important. I'm for many years vegetarian, and uh, I like the vegan ideas. So this kind of things I can like recommend very easily, and also the mental hygiene is like I'm not, for example, I'm not watching horror or thriller movies, not reading it. I'm not. I'm reducing the access of news from the world, from politics, or if from politics. Like quality news is good thing. Like I believe that some analyzes my mind likes very much. And sometimes like analyzes on like climate change, on like global weather or something. Yeah, but not this like. Short news, short and loud news. So that's why I and in a way surrounding my life with beauty whenever I can, and with love and with caring and
Those are very
yeah.
powerful, simple but very powerful tips. I mean, it's simple in theory. So, whoever stayed with us right now to finish this and sum this up, if it's a good time, if it's evening time where you live, you can still meditate, go to sleep early, eat well, don't watch TV today, and laugh. Laugh because laughing is also contagious with your friends, by yourself. Sometimes, like Piotr said, to start even if you're not feeling it, and then it naturally comes. I've tried, so I really recommend. So I don't see any questions right now. I also wanted to add where, if someone lives in Poland, of course, where can they find your workshops? How can they go to a laughter yoga session?
Okay, thanks. My website is joginsmiechu.pl. In Polish, Jogin Śmiechu is the Facebook, and I have this kind of Instagram, Jogin Śmiechu, for the people from different countries. Jogin Śmiechu means just laughter yogi. I have a small English website, laughteryoga.pl. I know that it's far from being the as it should be, as in my like visions and dreams. But there's a website laughteryoga.org, and I'm sure that you put laughter yoga, or in German Lach yoga, or in Italian la yoga della risata, and you find it. Yeah, if you are ready, it will find you. That's
That's
there.
true.
When
That's very true.
when
Okay.
I can, yeah. When I can tell about what I'm offering personally, I'm offering both group sessions and individual sessions. In group session, there's the both things are often good together, because on a group session you can find it more easily just to relax, to start laughing, start doing things that some serious mind will say it's childish, it's crazy, but it brings you to happiness, and if you understand why, it's of course. So that's why I always provide on my workshops a proper introduction, and just to care about everybody and the restraints that anyone can have. And on individual sessions, we can go deeper to see what stops us from just being happy, and what we can do to increase the happiness. So it's like a soft support, like I call it joy coaching, that we don't try to take the job of a therapist or of medical doctor, but we bring on more positivity, so people can get more this positive sides stronger, and and I feel when it's necessary to recommend different kind of therapies or methods to people I work with. And I'm offering also laughter yoga for business, for schools, for seniors. So it's really great to work with different people, and I'm teaching the teachers of laughter yoga. Also, I'm offering a group trainings like in the middle of March in Gdańsk, in north of Poland. I'm making one person coming from Denmark, especially for this training, and I'm also offering it on individual basis. So that's also possible now to be this teacher of laughter yoga. Yeah, that's quite a lot. But yeah, I have also plans of much more. Yeah, but as they say in India, shanti shanti.
Okay, so I hope that your ideas will keep spreading, they will keep blossoming, and they will help people like they're helping right now. I've personally attended to Piotr's workshops, and I really felt the benefit of laughing, and it was kind of like transferring to my childhood again, when laughter didn't really have to have any specific reason. It was always there. The joy was always there when we were children. So thank you very much for everyone who is attending. To you, Piotr, thank you so much for sharing your energy. Whoever is left with us, I would like to ask to fill in a form that I'm sending right now. The link is right here on Zoom. 1 second, I will send it on Facebook also. 1 second, technical problems. Almost finished.
Laughter also helps for technical problems.
Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, just pasted. Pasted it on Facebook, pasted it on Zoom. It's just a quick poll to understand and help us to create more and better quality webinars in the future. So thank you very much, Piotr. Have a good night. Everyone have a good day or night, wherever you are. And I think I'm finishing. We're finishing.
Thank you, Victoria, for the invitation and great time. And thank you to each of you for sharing this time, and be happy and and Indian namaste.
Thank you. Namaste. Good night.